Hey guys, I'm the Burke and I do things. And in today's video, I am here to talk to you about the wrap up of my April 5 and introduce my May 5 to you. If you're not familiar with this thing I've started, essentially I sort of shop my stash for 5 different items every month, and then I kind of review them at the end of that cycle while I introduce the new 5. If that's something you want to see, then keep on watching. Let's go. Okay, so I always pick one product that I want to try to use up during the month. And this month I chose the Hard Candy Matte Sheer Envy Setting Spray. And I actually just finished this up. Actually, I finished it after I filmed my April empties. That's how long it took me to finish this guy up. But I finally did finish it. I like it, but it calls itself a mattifying spray that controls oil, but I just see this as a very regular average in the middle natural spray, not mattifying at all. So if you're looking for a spray that mattifies, I would not recommend this. If you're looking for something on the more natural side, on an affordable note, maybe I'd recommend it. Then I also had the Cover FX Water Cloud Primer, and this is the Pollution and Blue Light Defense Primer. I think this is an okay primer, but I don't know how you can really measure the whole blue light defense thing, because that, I don't know how you measure if it's really doing that. And I feel like this is it's not a hydrating primer and it's not a pore filling primer. It's something very much in the middle. I got this in a set, in a Cover FX set. So while I'll definitely finish up this product, I don't think I would not repurchase it, and I really wouldn't recommend it to anyone. I always choose one single shadow to sort of focus on during the month. And this month I chose a Colourpop Super Shock in the shade Hiney. And I really like Super Shock shadows, but I wasn't crazy about this one while I was using it throughout the month. And I think when I do my single eyeshadow declutter, I can see this one hitting the curb, because I definitely have Super Shocks that I like a lot more than this one. I always choose an eyeshadow palette as well, and this month I used the Jaclyn Hill palette, which I was so happy that I was able to reach for. I'm about to film a eyeshadow declutter, especially because I never can reach for this one because it gets lost at the bottom of my eyeshadows all the time, because I don't have a great storage setup, I guess you could say. So I'm never really reaching for this one, and it's such a good palette, and it's really the only Morphe palette I like. So I wish I could reach for it more often. Then the final product I always include in my monthly 5 is a face palette, and this month I used the e.l.f. Glow Up face palette, and I didn't realize that this was a holiday set exclusive. So it's like you can't even get it anymore, which is really disappointing, because this is a $7 palette and it comes with 4 highlights, 2 blushes, and 2 bronzers, and it has a full-size mirror, and the quality's pretty good. So I was really disappointed when I recently looked to see where you can still get this, and you can't even get it on e.l.f.'s website. So that's pretty much a bummer for me as far as this one goes, because this palette has a lot of quality for not a lot of money. And now onto what I will be focusing on this month. So the product I want to finish up this month is a foundation. This is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. This is a sample that I got in a Allure Beauty box, and I really, really like this foundation, but I never use it because it's an expensive foundation and I only have a little amount of it, so I never reach for it. So I'm not even getting to enjoy it because I never want to finish it because I know how much it costs. So this month I just want to use it and enjoy it. This is the shade Y225, which I can make it work. So this is what I'm going to try to finish up this month. I also included a primer this month that I never reach for because, again, it's an expensive product, and this was like I think this was a free promo I got from Sephora. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow Instant Soft Focus Beauty Flash Primer. This is the only product I've ever tried from Charlotte Tilbury. I've literally used it once and then haven't used it again since because I didn't want to waste it. But you know what? Like, I have it. I should just use it and enjoy it for what it is. So that's the plan. The single shadow I chose for this month is also a Colourpop shadow, but this is not a Super Shock. This is a Jelly Much shadow. It's the only jelly shadow I have, but I really do like it. And this is in the shade Crystal Castle. And it's like this pretty white duochrome. And it looks so pretty when you use it. I just never reach for it, just like most of my singles. That's why I like to keep at least one out a month to make sure I'm utilizing that portion of my collection. The eyeshadow palette I've chosen for May is the Makeup Revolution Stove X Extra Spice palette. This is a great affordable palette. I will say I prefer the mattes in this palette over the shimmers, but that being said, I feel like there's a nice mixture of different colors in here that I can reach for and make different looks with this month and really get some good use out of this palette. And then finally, my face palette I'll be working on this month is one that I very recently tried, but I haven't really gotten a good, I really haven't made up my mind on what I think about it. And I think if I make it my face palette this month, I'll reach for it a lot and really create that opinion whether I think it's worth the money or not. This is the J-Cat Symphony Face Obsession palette, and it comes with 2 face powders, 2 bronzers, and 2 highlighters. And I know when I used this the first time, I thought the matte bronzer was great and the highlighters are definitely beaming, so I really want to give this a shot this month and see how it stands up against some of my other face palettes that I have. And yeah, that is my recap and introduction for this month. Let me know, do you guys use these products? What has your experience been? Do you guys have the same issue where if you get smaller samples of really expensive products, you hate to use them because you don't want to see them go? I'm hoping that this month I can erase that mindset and just use my stuff and enjoy it. Leave me a comment down below and let me know. As usual, thanks for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, click the subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. I have my Twitter and my Instagram down below. Give them a follow and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys!